Hey yo, it's your friendly neighborhood Crow, and today we are playing Fields of Mistria. I'm starting a new playthrough since I haven't gotten around to much of it yet. Still working, sis? Oh, Eland. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. I thought you could use a nice hot cup of coffee. Thank you. So, how's the town revitalization plan going? It's nearly there, I think. I've cataloged the earthquake's damage, listed out the various repairs necessary, and even made plans to replenish our emergency stockpile by the end of summer. The only thing we're missing now is the help to see it through. With Mother and Father called away to the capital and people leaving after the earthquake, there certainly are fewer helping hands around here. If only we could attract new villagers to move here. Mistria is such a beautiful place. The small town charm, the rich history of the area, the rolling farmland. That's it! The old farm south of town. Why don't we send a notice to the Adventurers Guild in the capital? Surely someone out there will agree to aid the town in exchange for land with such potential. That's a great idea. I'll get started on it, thank you, Eland. I wonder who will answer the call. So I'm just gonna come in here and do my my standard customization. But as I was saying, I never got very far into Fields of Mistria. I started playing it when it was first launched into early access, and I kind of just wanted to wait until most of it was done before I started actually playing the game, like deep dived into it, because I didn't want to spoil it for myself and make it to where I didn't want to come back to it, because it is such a beautiful game, at least what I've played. Of course, like I said, I didn't get very far into it, but that's okay. So I'm always kind of sleepy, so we're gonna go with some sleepy eyes. That's not the right color, so let's go with that one. No, that's better. Okay. I am pale as it comes. Let's go down here, check out the outfits. So my two favorite colors are yellow and pink. So more than likely that'll be the running theme for the game. I don't know though. I know there's a lot of clothing options. Of course we're gonna change my name to Ash. I prefer to go by she, her. And then my birthday is actually winter 2020. 22. Haha. Oops. Try that again. Got it. And I've already chosen a name for the farm. We're gonna go with the Starfall Farm, as soon as I figured this out. My Animal Crossing is also named Starfall. As funny as that is, it's just one of my favorite, names, since I'm not great at naming things. Nah, we're just gonna stick with this. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello there. Kind of forgot about the jumping. Didn't expect to see anyone else out this way. The roads have been a real mess since the earthquake. Let me guess, you're here at Lady Adeline's request. There was something about free land and a house. I've seen the area. It's a nice spot, quite close to town. I'll walk with you the rest of the way if you don't mind the company. No wagons can get through since the bridge collapsed, so I've had to carry everything on my back. Great, let's go. I think the little emoticons are absolutely adorable. They're like one of my favorite things when it comes to this game. Whew. We should be... Oh. I skipped it. Oh no. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. Lord Eland, look who I found out at the edge of the forest. Ash, I presume? Welcome, welcome. I'm Eland. It's wonderful to meet you. I really hope I'm saying his name right. You're in good hands, Ash. I'm off to the inn. It's been a long day and I need a hot meal. See you around. That little pose. So what do you think? Nice, isn't it? You're right outside of town. Great soil for farming. And look at this house. Forced out walls with a rich history. Just a minute. Oh, just got kicked out. It appears we're not ready for you yet, but not to worry, I'm sure she'll only need a moment. Should we go in and help? No need. You must be Ash. I'm Adeline. Thank you so much for answering my request. Really? I hope you like your new farm. It has a lot of potential, don't you think? Why don't you come inside? I'm sorry about the squeaky toy. It's my dog. Welcome to your new home. Wow, that was fast. How cozy. Would you like a quick tour of the room? I'm good. I thought you might be hungry, so I stopped by the inn and picked you up a bowl of their famous vegetable soup. Well, I'm sure you're worn out from your long day, so we'll let you rest. Welcome to Mistria, Ash. Let's meet up tomorrow so we can start discussing what we're to do. Clicking through these way too fast. Yes, I am. There's a lot of dialogue in the beginning of this, though. Just so you're aware, I am voiceovering this post-recording, so just a fair warning. Oh. So, I've recorded quite a few of these episodes in advance. Ah, hello, you must be Ash. I'm Celine, it's nice to meet you. It looks like we're gonna be neighbors, so I thought I'd bring you something. Here's a hoe, you need it to till your fields. I love gardening myself, so I had this extra one handy. If you want to expand your field size, though, you'll need a shovel. They're available at my family's store, and here are 3 bags of tulip seeds to get you started. Our store also carries a selection of other seeds, so be sure to stop by. I hope you'll consider growing lots of flowers. Thank you. I love flowers. Oh, I'm so glad. You know, Mistria has a rich horticultural history. Oh my god, the horse animation. Morning, neighbor. The name's Hayden. I run Sweetwater Farm to the west. You don't gotta tell me your name, Ash. You're already the talk of the town. Hayden! You almost galloped straight into poor Ash. Ah, don't mind my horse. He just likes meeting new folks as much as I do. Yeah. It's fine. Pleasure's all mine. A farmer after my own heart. Here, I brought you a little something. Take this watering can. You'll need to water your crops every day if you want them to grow big and tall. Here are 3 bags of turnip seeds. Turnips are good raw. The whole town will surely appreciate more shipments of fresh food. It's been a good while since I've been out here. Things sure have gotten overgrown. You need any pointers on getting started with your field? Thanks, but I already know my way around a farm. Wow, so you've done this before. That's great. Now don't be shy, Ash. Come by anytime. I'm sure you must be eager to meet up with Adeline. Just head north of here. Oh, God. I'm recording a lot of these in advance while I play, just because I think an hour is certainly long enough for an episode. But we're gonna start with our produce as per usual. Now, I don't remember most of how to play this game. So if you see me do something kind of goofy, you can throw it in the comments. And of course, things are recorded in advance, so it may be a couple of episodes before you see me implement anything, but I will acknowledge all of your comments. Oh, look, flower. I do remember that there's like a whole collection of stuff you've got to do, because I have played this previously, so I think I made it to like floor 10 or 15 in. Make sure you put anything you want to sell into the shipping bin next to your house. I'll pick up your shipments and leave the cash. Yeah, I can't remember all of what I did, but I didn't get very far into the game. Hey there, Ash. I was hoping to see you. Your timing is perfect. I'm sure you're eager to start helping Mistria and its citizens. And that's the request board. As the name implies, villagers post their requests here every day. You'll receive rewards whenever. It's a great way to earn money, equipment, and most importantly, renown. Renown? Ah, yes, let me explain the basics. As you know, Mistria is one of the many towns that make up the Kingdom of Aldaria. All of them receive a town rank according to how good they are. Towns with a higher town rank enjoy more popularity. Mistria's renown level was improving prior to the earthquake, and since then we're down 2 entire town ranks. His daughter and Ira, I don't know how to say that, with your help will repair the earthquake's damage, raise Mistria's town rank, and put the village back on the map. Why don't you go ahead now and accept your first request? It's one I put up just for you. Greet the townsfolk. Introduce ourselves to everybody, which is pretty typical of most of these games, but I get stuff. Perfect, that was easy, right? I'm sure you want to meet your new neighbors as much as they want to meet you, and to get to know them better, your journal can keep track of your relationships with them. And what do you like, Adeline? Well, tulips are nice, and they're in season right now. You can view the map in your journal. It'll give you a good idea of where people are. You can think of this as the first step. Isn't this exciting? Alright, and we begin. I know there's a bunch of dateable individuals in the game, but I don't know who I want to date, so. Anywho, my wife Nora and I run the general store. Our girls... Oh my gosh, I'm skipping through everything so quickly. Ah, you must be Ash. Welcome to Mistria. I'm Nora. I run the general store in town with my husband and our daughters. I'm also head of the Chamber of Commerce and the Saturday Market. Though unfortunately the Saturday Market has been on hiatus. Baylor's currently the only merchant. Broken Bridge? I think I can help. Oh, right. Adeline did mention you'd be helping the town. If the broken bridge were repaired, all sorts of merchants could resume bringing their wares. Well, if you need anything in the way of seeds and supplies, please stop by the store. love how decorated everything is. Everything's so pretty. I love pixel art though, so I guess I'm biased a little bit. The inn. Oh, hello. You must be the new farmer. My name is Raina. Our family owns the Sleeping Dragon Inn. Nice to meet you, Ash. So, what brings you to Mistria, if you don't mind me asking? I heard there was free land up for grabs. Adeline worked really hard on this initiative. I have to admit I wasn't sure if anyone would take it. I'm glad you did, though. I can't wait to see what types of produce you'll grow. Well, I hope you'll stop by and try my cooking sometime. I'll be looking forward to it. We're just gonna check all the rooms really quick. That one's particularly messy. Oh my gosh, that one's actually really cute. That one's got bugs. This one's got a lot of stuffed animals. And this one's pretty typical. Oh, can't get in there, evidently. Moving on. I run the Sleeping Dragon Inn with my husband, Hemlock. Stop by anytime, dear. You're always welcome whether you need a meal or not. It's my pleasure. I like Joe. Hi, are you the new farmer? Where did you live before you came here? That's where the royal family lives. You can ask me anything. Hello, are you the one moving into the old farm? That place is haunted, you know. Haunted with monsters. Let me know if you have any trouble. Hello, do you like bugs? Yes. Excellent, my name is Luck. I'm so excited to have a fellow bug enthusiast here. Now, who do we have here? Are you the new farmer everyone's been talking about? Good to meet you, Ash. I'm Hemlock. If you ever need a hot meal or a cold drink, be sure to stop by the Sleeping Dragon Inn. There's always a cauldron of hearty soup. I know no one's in there, so we're gonna come up here. Whoa, are you the new farmer everyone's been talking about? The one who's come to help out the town? That's super cool. Nice to meet you, Ash. The name's Ulrich. The name's March. What do you want? Charming. You must be this farmer folks are talking about. Regardless of what Adeline says, we don't need an outsider to come in and solve our problems for us. We have everything under control. If they say so. Hello, you must be the new farmer, Ash, isn't it? Me, I'm the town doctor. I run our clinic. No need for formalities. It's nice to meet you, Valen. You too, Ash. I hope you're... Oh my goodness. Click, 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 click. So we're missing 2 people up here. I think we've got this one over here. Hey, I don't think we've met before. I'm Reese. I run the carpenter's shop with my uncle Landon. If you have any interest in crafting, let me know. Maybe I can give you some tips. I'm all about crafting. Yeah, that's cool. You'll want to make things. Feel free to use the crafting station. If you stop by the carpenter's shop, you can use that. Alright. Now we're gonna run up over here and see my favorite little character. My favorite, it's Dozy. His collar says Dozy. Good boy, Dozy. Dozy wags his tail. So you're the newcomer? Is that right? Well, Ash, you can call me Juniper. I recently opened the one and only bathhouse. Well, like you, I have my own reasons. Anyway, please stop in often. Her laugh, though, the fact that they put her laugh in here is just hilarious to me. We'll use the map and check where everyone else is really quick. So we have 2 and 2. Let's go this way first since we're over here. there he is. Hi there, the name's Landon. You must be the one lady Adeline was talking about. My nephew Reese is around your age. He's taken the lead at the carpenter's shop since I retired. We sell crafting station, furniture recipes, farm buildings, and more. Then we've got someone down here. I can't remember. At this point, I don't think I remember how to get most of the tools. So forgive me. I am gonna forage though. Fennel! And we've got a wild leek. I love leeks. Let's come this way. Oh, there he is. Found a tulip. It's mine now. Oh my, now who do we have here? Ash? That's a nice name. My name is Elise. I live at the manor house with my niece and nephew, Adeline and Elin. Their parents, the Baron and Baroness, spend most of their time in the capital. I once did too. What grand times. Well, be sure to stop by anytime for a chat, dear. I share the latest gossip. Cattail fluff. I bit into one of those once because someone dared me to do it. Never again. Hup. Wait, I can't get it. Ugh, whatever. Oh, my bag is full. I didn't realize that's what the problem was. I'll have to go back and get the blueberries in a minute. Alright, moving on. Let's poke the flower because I can. I think we have... Oh, there's someone right there. Maybe we can catch them. I don't know if everyone starts out the same way I do. I kind of just rush myself through these opening missions in the hopes that... Oh, hello, there she is. Oh, hey there, I'm Tarathea, and who might you be? Ah, that's right. Adeline mentioned her plan a while back. I didn't realize someone had taken her up on it. I run a little tackle shop. I sell fishing rods and fish stuff. Anyway, I don't know if anyone else rushes gameplay the same way I do. There's just something about me needing to finish all the goals in one go. Though I guess that's not realistic in a game like this, because it's not a small game if I remember correctly. This is actually a bigger game. I think I've restarted like 3 or 4 times. Hello, you're the new farmer everyone's been talking about. I hear you're helping. You can call me Errol. I'm the curator of Mistria's museum. Time to donate. Woo. Stuff. Okay. Now, I think I have everybody. That's Henrietta. I can't forget the chicken. But yeah, I think I've actually gotten everybody. Yep. Now we gotta hunt down Adeline. Looks like she's back up in the manor. So that's where we are headed. I started liking these types of games after Stardew Valley, of course. This one just had a different type of flavor to it after the hundreds of hours I put into Stardew. Okay, she's not in here. I thought she was. I think she might be down here, because I think her office is over here. Oh, there she is. Turn in the request. You finished meeting everyone in town. And then all my stuff. I do remember that I need to save one of each vegetable I grow, or piece of produce, because I also do fruit. So, we're gonna come in here and get some stuff. She's suspecting Balor of being a thief, I guess. So we're gonna pick up a couple of these. That way we have enough to turn them in, because I know if you turn in... You want to turn one into the sale box because you get a recipe, and then you want to turn one into the museum, for sure. Oh look, more berries. Let's go pick up some of the stuff I dropped if I can. Oh, I didn't realize my inventory is full again. Let's just go home really quick. Okay. Man, my character's gonna be super fit. Because I'm always running. Put some of this stuff in the ground. Where's my help? There it is. So we're gonna do our potatoes and our cabbage, and somehow I miscounted that. I thought I had a third bag. Looks like I do not. Oh well, is what it is. I do need to water them though. Ah, yes. Good. Up, let's sell some of the rest of this really quick. And put the rest of this away so we're not just carrying it with us. Guess I still have some time in the day. Let's go pick up some of the stuff I left on the ground. I don't think there's a time constraint for the game. I think I'm still on Grimshire's coding, or there is a time constraint on everything, but I haven't played that in a hot minute either. I had my situation changed very rapidly. I went from being a well, I'm not single, but went from being just an adult with no children to being an adult that is having a child. So, life kind of got turned upside down very quickly for a while there. But now it's fixed, so, well, I mean, it's not fixed, but everything's kind of settled out. There's no fixing having a kiddo. Just gotta wait to have the kiddo. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, and in here. Because I kind of want to talk to everybody. think out of all the known characters, the characters I know of, like my favorites are probably, well, obviously Henrietta and Dozy, because animals for the win. And then I believe in one of my other playthroughs, like I said, I've restarted several times and haven't made it very far into the game. I started trying to woo March, so I'm not gonna do March, not this round. And then I think in another one I was doing Reese. So on this one, we're kind of just gonna roll with something different. I do like Reyna though. Reyna's adorable. And she knows how to cook, so Reyna's to be considered, but I know there's two others that I don't know. I haven't watched anything to receive leaks, so I do know Dragon Boy is dateable. That I do know. I remember that being a really big thing. Couldn't avoid that leak. But I'm not sure I want to date a dragon. I'm not sure about that. Oh, look, we ranked up. Check that. Day 2. And we're up. We're going. Yep, I forgot. Cutscene. Good morning, Ash. When I was here the other day, I noticed something suspicious about the tree. I thought I'd investigate, but this old bark is proving to be surprisingly tough. It's terribly early. I'm sorry, it's just been on my mind and I had to investigate. I think I need a moment. Let me have the axe and I'll take care of it. Haha, in that case, you're welcome to it. Incredible! This is a statue of Calderis, the mythological guardian of Mistria. Shame about the head, but with a little help from my newest member, we should be alright. There we are. Don't you just love that sense of accomplishment? I love how he turns everything so positive, and yet he's still, like, I think he's an optimist for sure. We have to talk to him tomorrow. Oh, we got a thing. We've got to go talk to Errol. He's at the museum. So, we'll water my plants and then move on. I don't know if I'm gonna go plant heavy. Simply because I do have to water it and I don't want to spend all day watering. Because I know there's a lot of things that require energy in this game. And I really like being able to collect things. The little loot goblin I am. So, we might not do a ton of farming at first. I'm gonna do some, but I'm not gonna overdo it because I don't want to waste all my energy. I love how that little patch is a cow's head, too. I didn't notice it until I walked over it like 4 times, but that is one of my favorite, like, little design choices is the little cow's head. Maybe a loot goblin. Loot all the things. Yes, I know we need these for something. I think it's like animal feed or something a little later on. Oh, flower. I just remember that, like, they're limited, so because they're only during the spring and they only pop up every other day or something like that. So, I have to make sure I pick those up when I pass by them and notice them. Oh, can't pick that up. Let's come over here. Ash, welcome, welcome. I assume this is about my letter. Excellent. In my talks with Lord Eland and Lady Adeline, just bring me all the things. You want my crops? I'd be fairly upset too. Considering I'm literally day 2 in this place and they're asking me to grow crops for a museum. Like, how are they even displaying these without them being gross? I do not know. Then again, the bugs too. Are you pinning them? I don't get it. Regardless, it is really nice to have another museum to look into. I do enjoy my museum in Animal Crossing too. Plus, we do get those rewards. Those nice rewards. Would you like the tutorial? Absolutely not. Can I count on you? Get ready for an alarming amount of creepy crawlies. Ah, he gave me some money. Definitely didn't have to do that. Now I can come back in here and donate what I've got. So I don't forget it. Alright. Pick up the chickpea. More berries. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I had anything to donate, but you know, they're worth a look, I suppose. Alright, let's go back down here. To town! I don't think there's anything up here, but let's look. Oh, berries. It's nice to have someone new in town. Oh, it's you. Go bother someone else, I'm busy. He's always so unpleasant. At least his brother knows he's unpleasant. I guess Eland isn't bad either. I just think he's... Like, I'm already kind of, forgetful because I have ADHD. I do not want my partner to also be terribly forgetful. That will not work. So we'll accept this. And look, we have stuff. Go talk to Ulrich. Got it. And then they need wood and stone. Okie dokie. Looks like that's what we're doing. Let's go do this really quick. I like having definite goals, like the quests and stuff. For the most part, it helps me not get too distracted like I do in Stardew Valley. I don't think I've ever even, like, 100%ed Stardew Valley. I get distracted too easily. So we're just gonna put all of this away, because we might need it later. I do remember that a lot of the flowers are used for decor and stuff later on in the game. So I want to make sure that I keep watering everything. I want to make sure that I have a lot of those for the bedding and stuff. Because if I remember correctly, the set is like yellow one of the sets is. But I really would like Yellow Betty. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, gotta go talk to Ulrich. Love how I'm just running around with bowl soup on my head. He really doesn't like me. Can't quite remember who Ulrich is. I actually struggle a little bit with the mini pictures that they, like the little head things that they give everybody. Some of them just look too much alike for my brain, so I get them mixed up. Cutscene. Ah, here we are. So you must be the blacksmith. Ahaha, I just help out around here actually. I used to be a miner. If you want to know more about mines, you should talk to Errol. He used to be the foreman, and now he's our museum curator. Oh, that's right, I wanted you to have my old pickaxe. It's a little old, but should be strong enough to break small rocks. If you want a stronger pickaxe, you'll have to forge it, or buy one from us here. Which is fair. If I remember correctly, they're kind of expensive, though. I'm glad you'll be putting it to use. These days, I just help my little bro march out around our family forge. He's a great blacksmith, but, he's a little, well, not, like, great with other people. No, you don't say. I'm glad that there's someone who's not, like, positive, though. Huh? What are you doing here? Hi, March. Huh. Enjoy your... So, we have a little bit of tasks left to do. But I do want to make sure I talk to everybody really quick because I kind of want to build our friendship. Now that the friendship actually toggles past a couple of hearts. I know that I think we're at 8 hearts as of the last update, and the newest update will put us I think at the 10. So it'll be the 1.0 update, so the story will be mostly finished by then. I do want to pick up some more produce, of course. I don't want to like overdo the produce, but I need to make more money because I'm going to be able to get around to doing animals sometime soon. The animals are like my favorite part besides like the mines. I love the whole game and the way it functions, but the animals and the animal breeding is fun and kind of unique. So I also think it's adorable to have them meandering about. I have a coop already, but I like to save up for a male and a female chick at the same time. That way we can start our breeding process, but I also know I only have a small one right now. It'll have to do, I suppose. I don't have my watering can, so... Something about the art and the music for this particular game. It's very lovely. I mean, pixel art's actually really hard to do. I draw. I love drawing. I actually do like art commissions and stuff. So drawing is kind of important to me too, but I can't do pixel art. There's just something about it that I find particularly difficult. Do I want to try it? Eventually, yeah. But I'm still working on finding an art style I actually like. I've been drawing for years and just haven't settled into anything because finding an art style is sometimes a little difficult. I mean, no one's art is entirely 100% unique because we all borrow from other artists, but you know. just like concepts for games like this are also borrowed or inspired by other games. Like the bucket, obviously the sewing bucket is inspired by Stardew Valley. How could it not be? But it's also in a lot of games where you've got like a little container to sell things in. So I do like the fact that you get a little bit bigger of a variety of animals in this game with the, I believe it's llamas and capybaras and all of those. I do find it hard to name them, but it is really cool. That is another aspect of the game that I find to be unique. I also like the magic part of the game. It adds some flair to the game as well. I like to try to finish as many of the quests as I can, but at some point I'm gonna end up with like a giant list of quests to do that I just can't do yet because I don't have the materials or whatever for it, or I forget. I'm very, very bad about forgetting about my quests. Stardew Valley is hectic because of that, because I'm always accepting quests and then never finishing them. In this case, they remain around, like they hang out, they stick around long enough that I tend to finish them all. The fishing is like reminiscent of like Animal Crossing. I know I'm stuck on like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing in my descriptions of things right now, and that's just because those are the other two games that I've been playing frequently, plus Planet Zoo. I am taking a small break from Planet Zoo because it frustrated me to no end, because of the fact that I only have so much in the way of decor and whatnot. No DLC for it, so. Plus, it has a lot of movement and stuff that I'm not used to being able to do either. Oh, there we go again. I do just kind of run around the map all willy-nilly when I play. It's just because I remember one thing I have to do, and then I remember the next thing I wanted to do, and then I get distracted by things on the ground, and it becomes this whole thing. But that's okay. These games are meant to be chill and cozy, and I mean, I wouldn't call Stardew Valley cozy exactly, because sometimes it's very stressful, but this one is more cozy, more laid back. There's not really time limits on things. And even, like, the dungeons in this seem to be a little bit more laid back. Of course, again, I didn't make it very far into the mine. Because, you know, I hyperfixate on one game, and then the next game I'll hyperfixate on. And I'll do it for like a week or two where I'll play a game non-stop during all my free time, and then just get tired of it and play the next game. And then sometimes I get tired of games altogether, and that's always fun. But, I mean, that's why we all have lots of, or should have more than one hobby. Because if you don't keep your hands and your brain busy, you get bored, and sometimes it leads to depression. Depends on the individual, of course. But that's why I like to keep my hands busy with all of my little hobbies. And these video games are definitely one of those. Alright, we gotta put everything away. I am gonna have to make another chest at some point, because I know I'm running out of space. because I like to hoard things in video games. I'm one of those. I'm a loot goblin that doesn't know how to sell the loot. It's pretty bad. Especially when storage is limited. Not everything I keep makes sense. But a lot of what I'm keeping right now is like flowers and stuff like that. They're useful for crafting and looting. And I don't think in any of my previous playthroughs I've ever attempted to decorate my farm or anything. Like, I've never personalized my farm. I kind of just like throw all the animals on it and call it dandy, and I kind of want to make this one pretty. I feel like that would be the best thing to do. I like to clear out this top section because I really like to put the first like animal barns up here. I think it's just because they're kind of out of the way. I don't like the fact that they cover each other up and stuff if you put them too close together. I know you can get a farm expansion, but again, I haven't gotten far enough to even do that. And animals are one of my main money suppliers for this particular game, at least as far as I've gotten. So, I definitely kind of overdo the stacking of the animal places. Woo! Bedtime. Well met, mortal. You're the guardian dragon. I am Calderis, the guardian of Mistria. Thank you for repairing my shrine. Ah, I have been asleep since... Well, I cannot seem to remember exactly. Even now, my mind is shrouded in fog. Magical essences begin to flow again in Mistria, of that much I am certain. I ask you to extend your assistance once more, mortal. I need you to collect this essence and offer it at my shrine so that I may regain my memory. I hereby bestow you the ability to sense and collect essence. Would you like a perk tutorial? No, thank you. I grow tired. Let us speak again tomorrow at my shrine. I really like his design as the statue. I know he, becomes a person at some point because he's dateable, but I've never actually seen his model. I try to avoid seeing extra stuff for games that I haven't finished yet. I'm weird like that. Man, we leveled up quite a few times. It's the third. Alright, let's go. And go mailbox. Ah, yes, the bridge repair. I have not saved any materials, so I think that'll be our focus for the next little while, is getting the materials to fix the bridge. So if I remember correctly, the bridge is what allows the market to start happening. And we are on a Wednesday, so if I can get it done quick enough, we should actually have a Saturday market. I don't know that I'll be able to afford buying anything, but that's okay. Having the market started kind of gives me some oomph to earn more money. Alright, everything's watered. I don't know if we should start with wood or stone first. We can't get into the mines, and the mines are definitely the best place for stone, but we'll see. Let's talk to Calderis. Greetings, mortal. Essence, and the explanation for essence. Of course, same thing he said last night. they do make life easier. I don't remember using magic much, though, in any of my previous playthroughs. Or partial playthroughs, attempts at playing through, I'm not sure what you would call them. Seeing as I've restarted this thing like 4 times, I'm only now determined to actually play as far as I can, because it's gonna release into the 1.0 here soon. And I really want to play it for you guys because, well, it's one of the games on my list to play. I can't wait until Friday. Fridays are one of my favorite days during the game, for sure, because of the fact that, you get to see them interacting with each other at the inn and stuff. I mean, they interact with each other out in the wild all the time, and that's kind of fun to see, too. Like, it's different than having characters walk past each other and a little floaty bubble pop up above their head, you know? I'm not sure if she's gonna be in here. She's probably gonna be in her office. But we can check her bedroom, I guess. It's so pink in here. Okay, maybe not. Definitely office. Ah, there she is. Oh, talking about forms again. Wait. That's not... Hang on, let's look at the quest. I have to meet her next to the bridge. Now I just feel dumb. Oh, look. Let's change into these. Pants. Pants? Where are pants? I'm wearing my underwear, I need pants. Oh, there it is. Those are shorts. Let's try those. Nope, nope, don't like those. How about this? That's better. I guess we'll go with those. Oh, there's a backpack? There wasn't a backpack before, I don't think. Ooh, there's a cape. Let's go with this one. I have a cape. Oh, shoes. We gotta do shoes. Should I do white? No, not white. Yeah, there we go. That matches the trim on the cape. Oh my gosh, the cape has a little animation. That's awesome. Okay, now we've got to go over to the bridge because I obviously did not read that correctly. Also, if you see my frames drop, it's because of the fact that I have OBS open and the game open at the same time, and I do all of this off of the laptop. The poor thing is not built for this. It's not even a gaming laptop. So sometimes the frames drop, and I apologize. There's not much I can do about that. Not until I can afford to get something better. Alright, cutscene. Hey Ash, we were just getting started. Adeline, you know I'm up for it, but this is a lot. You can rely on me to keep Mistria supplied with the basics until the construction's done. Without the bridge, I can't get my wagon in and out, and I have to carry what I can on my back. And she says she's moved everything she can for it. Everyone's gonna help. Of course, they need repair materials. I really want to be sarcastic all the way through this, but that's not very nice. Wonderful, Ash. I knew you were the right person for the job. I think it's funny that they just, like, look at the new person and they're like, guess what? Unpaid labor. But I think for the most part, like, we don't have to pay taxes or anything, so... I love how they're like, we can compensate you for the materials. They do not compensate us for the materials. I think we get, like, 100 or 200 tesserae for it. I don't feel like that's fair compensation, considering I believe the wood is 25 apiece. And so is the stone when you go to the carpenter's bench. Like, the carpenter's hut to buy stuff. But I suppose we should get started on all of that. But I do kind of want to meander down this way. I'm glad that I don't get lost in this game. I did get lost a lot, actually, in the beginning of this, like, trying to play this game, which was particularly frustrating, but I'm terrible at directions, and I know there's a map provided, but, I don't always use maps, so, you know, that's always fun. But we'll get started. I guess we'll start with wood, and then we'll do rock later. Just do one at a time here. I'm gonna clear out this side first, just because this is the side that I'm gonna put all the animals in, so we'll try to get all of this cleaned out. I love the little, like, our little arrow for our mouse. It looks all fluffy. I do get tired so quickly, though. And I haven't cooked squat. Actually, I don't even think I've done any carpentry either. My levels are gonna be a mess, I have a feeling. But it is what it is. We'll get there eventually. It is only day 3. It'll be alright. Oh, and I'm tired. Let's eat some berries. Oh my gosh, it only gives you 1 energy. I have to eat 500 million of these. I ever want energy from them. Alright. Well, let's put all this stuff away. Grab the wood. I think that's it. And onwards. Here we go. So I want to drop off the wood so I don't forget, because I will forget. Can't remember how much exactly we needed for the bridge. These two are adorable. I do like Elsie quite a bit. She's like the glamorous grandmother type. The rich grandma. Torithia is like the grandma that would put you outside as a toddler and let you play with worms in the dirt. Yeah. Alright, let's go this way. Wait, why? I need to go back this way. My brain. Turn these in. Oh, awesome. It's already 4 p.m. I do have, for the settings, I do believe I have them set as like normal all the way across the board. If I feel like I need more time in the day, I will fix it to be longer. I know that's an option. But for right now, I think I have plenty of time. It'll definitely, like, move to the longer length of daytime when we have more animals and stuff. That way I have enough time to actually take care of them. Because otherwise, I don't get everything done in the day that I want to get done. And that bothers me. We're gonna turn this stuff into arrow. Ooh, more awards. soy sauce, and a hat. I don't really wear the hats, but, like, I know you can get hair clips. I just haven't gotten around to opening the market yet. And again, I don't know when we'll be able to afford some of that extra stuff. Right now, it's all about survival. Or, well, realistically, just trying to get everything off the ground. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do all of it, but it's not like I'm min-maxing the game or anything. Talk to everybody really quick, because friendship's a thing. I am glad that the friendship doesn't decay in this game, though. Friendship decay is frustrating. Extremely frustrating. Alright, let's go back down this way. Oh! Ha ha ha. Diving spot. Oh, I got a piece of wood. Very useful. Alrighty. We have a little bit of energy, so I suppose we can use it. I think it's funny that it's just like little purple pebbles that just fly out of the world for essence. Half the time I don't even notice I'm gaining essence until I look at my top right corner and I'm like, oh. But again, that's just me being kind of an airhead. Alright, bedtime. So I think I have up to episode 5 already recorded. After that, I'll start live recording them again. I just kind of want to give myself a backlog of these guys in case something happens or I'm not feeling well. I am, after all, pregnant. But, as always, I hope you all have a brilliant day and that you enjoyed watching. If you have any recommendations or anything that'll help me, that would be great.